Fish here. Thank you for joining me for another very, very long overdue video. I think it's been like 4 months since I've posted a video. Thank you very much for sticking around, those of you subscribers who have stuck with me during my little hiatus. Um, a little backstory of why I've been MIA. The restaurant that I was working in shut down, but we have a sister restaurant on the other side of town that they offered us positions to go to. So I went over there. In doing so, going over there, I have picked up more shifts, so I'm working more hours. But I still am collecting. Most of it is online. Actually, all of this is online shopping, except for like maybe one title in here. But that is what's been going on with me. So I've been working a lot more. In my free time, I've just been trying to chill out, relax. I've done a couple live streams with some friends. And I've been on a couple other people's live streams on their channels. So I've been kind of dipping my toe into the community every now and again. But here I am with my haul. I guess I'll call this like my summer haul. It'll be June, July, August, and September. All the movies that I picked up in these 4 months. Some random sale stuff from Amazon. Buy two, get one free. Coupon stuff. Spring into summer sale from Kino Lorber, half off Criterion sale, Arrow sale, new releases, and yeah, just some fun random pickups. So I'm gonna get right into this. So first off, we will do the spring into summer sale. A lot of these, I know in the past I've said I wanted to try to get away from blind buys, but I couldn't help myself with some of these because they were on sale. So really, really good sales on some of these too. So first off, I picked up the front page. This is a Billy Wilder film. It stars Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau. This comic duo is fantastic. They're timeless. So I picked up the front page, and that's the first. That's a blind buy. Another blind buy, but I did these because. These next two because they were stories by one of my favorite authors, John Grisham. And what sold me on this first one was the cast as well as John Grisham. So I picked up The Gingerbread Man. Never seen it. I don't think I've ever heard of it, but like I said, the cast is fantastic. Kenneth Branagh, Tom Berenger, Robert Duvall, Robert Downey Jr., Daryl Hannah. Story by John Grisham. So I'm going to assume some kind of legal or murder mystery or something like that. So some kind of legal mystery is John Grisham's forte. So I'm excited to check that one out. Next I grabbed The Chamber with Chris O'Donnell and Gene Hackman. Another blind buy, another one I have never seen before. I'm going to assume it's about the death chamber. Or a gas chamber, not a death chamber, a gas chamber. Well, I guess it would be a death chamber, but yes. So I'm just assuming, I don't know, but John Grisham, love John Grisham, so grab that one. This next one is a re-release from Kino Lorber, and it went out of print, and then they re-released it. Unfortunately, I missed out on the slipcover, but it's okay. I'm not so slipcover hungry as I used to be. Don't get me wrong, I still love my slipcovers, but it's not earth-shattering if I don't get one anymore. So I grabbed Youngblood, Patrick Swayze, Rob Lowe, Cynthia Gibb. I believe it's a hockey movie. Never seen it. Another blind buy, but I love all these people. So super excited to check that out. Next is one of my favorite comedians of all time. And I missed out on the slipcover on this one too, but oh well, at least I have the movie. Summer Rental, John Candy, fantastic. I used to love watching this as a kid. I watched it constantly. It was always on like HBO or Cinemax or something, so I love this. It also has Cary Green from The Goonies in it, so that's a lot of fun for me as well. The Goonies is my favorite movie of all time. So I picked up Summer Rental, John Candy, shenanigans, nothing goes right. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. Growing up, I was very much into martial arts movies. I still am, but I really, really enjoyed them as a kid. And this one I watched like summer rental all the time, Cinemax, HBO. I picked up The Perfect Weapon. So I watched this one a lot. So I really enjoyed The Perfect Weapon. Jeff Speakman. Um, this was really good to me. I don't know your opinions, but I enjoyed it. So I had to add it to the collection. Next, I believe I saw this one. I don't remember too much about it, but I'm pretty sure I saw this. So this would be a rewatch. But I was able to pick up Twisted. Samuel L. Jackson, Ashley Judd, Andy Garcia. I'm going to assume murder mystery. But like I said, I'm pretty sure I saw this, but I remember nothing about it if I did. But it's in the collection now, so time to give it a rewatch, I guess. So these next three are all upgrades to 4K, all that I've owned on Blu-ray before. This first one I actually just picked up recently on Blu-ray within the last year from another Kino Lorber sale. But they announced the 4K, and I adore this movie, so I had to upgrade to the 4K. So I picked up Career Opportunities with Jennifer Connelly and Frank Whaley. This one I really enjoyed. It was a lot of fun. I saw it in the theater when it first came out. John Hughes, you know. So yeah, sorry, got lost in the movie there for a minute. We were thinking about it, but anyways, Career Opportunities. I really enjoyed this one. It's a lot of fun. Next, I picked up Sneakers. This cast is fantastic. This is another one I picked up recently within the last year on Blu-ray, and then they announced a 4K. But I love River Phoenix. He's one of my favorite actors ever, and his short but fantastic career, this was a part of it, and I had to upgrade because I love River. Not that I don't love everybody else in this movie. Dan Aykroyd, Robert Redford, Mary McDonnell, Sidney Poitier, David Strathairn. You know, this cast is stacked. Ben Kingsley, I believe, is in this too. Yeah. Anyways, picked up Sneakers in 4K. So, happy to have that in the collection. And R.I.P. Robert Redford just recently passed. R.I.P. River. All of our R.I.P. Sidney Poitier. Gosh. Anyways, so the very last one that I picked up in this Kino Lorber sale is another upgrade of a John Candy favorite, and it is Uncle Buck. I love this movie so much. It's one of my favorites. I had this on VHS and watched it constantly, over and over and over again. It's so fun. It's so funny. I love it. Young Macaulay Culkin, Gabby Hoffman here. So yeah, you can never go wrong with John Candy. So added Uncle Buck 4K to the collection. All right, next I'm gonna show off what I grabbed. These were on the Criterion sale, but I got them for way cheaper than the Criterion sale prices, because 4Ks on Criterion are usually $24.99, and I got these each for under $20. So this first one was really a steal. This was a new release, and I got this for $14.50 on Amazon, and it is Sorcerer, William Friedkin's Sorcerer. Another blind buy, never seen it. I know I said I was going to try and stop doing that, but $14.50 for 4K Criterion, can't beat it. So I picked this up. I hear great things about it. Like I said, I've never seen it, but I'm hearing good things, so I'm excited to check it out. Next, another blind buy. All three of these from Criterion are blind buys. And please don't take my pink card away for this one for not having seen it, but I have never seen Funny Girl with Barbra Streisand. So I'm super excited to check this out. Oscar-winning performance. So really, really excited about this one. And I love Barbara. All right. Another Oscar-winning performance that I haven't seen is Holly Hunter in The Piano. So Holly Hunter won Best Actress. Anna Paquin won Best Supporting Actress in this. And this was also the year that Holly was up for Best Supporting Actress in The Firm. So two-time nominee, the same Oscars. So I'm really excited to check this out and add it to the collection. Now that is all that I grabbed for the Criterion sale, cheaper than Criterion sale, I guess. So excited for all those. These next are all new releases from Arrow. One's an upgrade from Arrow, and then these other three are brand new to Arrow in 4K. So first off, I picked up the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I love this remake. It's probably my favorite remake. It's so good. It's fantastic. It's shot well. It's got great tense moments. So I really enjoy this movie. Oh wait, that's the beginning. Texas Chainsaw Massacre at the beginning. So I really enjoyed this one too. So the beginning. This is Jordana Brewster and Matt Bomer in this one. So this is the origins of Leatherface. I really enjoyed this one. So a lot of people not fans, but I enjoyed it. So I love Jordana Brewster. She was in The Faculty. It's one of my favorite movies. Now, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake. I do love this movie. It's fantastic. Shot beautifully. Very tense moments. What I was talking about in this one. But Jessica Biel, Eric Balfour, wonderful remake, in my opinion. It takes what we know of Leatherface from the original, and to me steps it up a notch a little bit. But I really enjoyed this movie. Next, I have this in a collection of this actor. I like 6-movie collection, but this was upgraded to 4K, so I grabbed Cobra. I watched this one on HBO and Cinemax all the time too, growing up. So I enjoyed Cobra. This also has, I believe, a TV version that hasn't been released before, so that's really cool. So I grabbed Cobra, Sylvester Stallone. This last one from Arrow I picked up is an upgrade from one that I already have on Blu-ray, and I picked up this nice little set of Cruising with Al Pacino. William Friedkin wrote and directed. It's about Al Pacino undercover, and he goes undercover to find a serial killer. The setting is the seedy underground of New York, leather bars. So, of course, I'm going to find that interesting. But Al Pacino's a fantastic actor, and William Friedkin is a fantastic director. So, like I said, upgrade. I'm excited to upgrade that one. Next, these are a bunch of random pickups I got from Amazon. Buy 2 get 1 frees, coupons, stuff of that nature, and just random sales that they had going on that I couldn't pass up. First off, I could not pass up the Hannibal Lecter collection. Now I have Silence of the Lambs and Hannibal on 4K. I just did not have Manhunter on Blu-ray. I have a really nice DVD of Manhunter, really nice set that I love, but I didn't have it on Blu-ray, so upgrade, and this was only $8. So $8. 3 movies, 2 already had, but 1 that I wanted to upgrade, so couldn't pass it up. $8. Next, I have over the years many people telling me I need to watch this movie, and then recently, over the past couple of years, some of my regulars at my job come in on Tuesdays and see me, and they're 4 older gentlemen, and they told me I need to check out this movie, and it's Secondhand Lions. Never seen it. Another blind buy. Michael Caine, Robert Duvall, Haley Joel Osment. I don't know what this is about, so I'm excited to check it out. They're all gung-ho about it, and they're older gentlemen, and I'm saying like in their 60s, 70s, probably creeping up on their 80s, but they love this movie, and they're awesome guys, so I'm going to give it a try. Regular recommendations, you know? Hey, get them where you can. This next one was just a really good sale. It wasn't part of the Kino Lorber sale. It was just a really good sale. And I picked up The Visit. M. Night Shyamalan's The Visit. I really enjoyed this movie. He's hit or miss with me. Or hit or miss for me. Some movies I really love. Some I really enjoy. Some I can't stand. But this one I really enjoyed. So, The Visit. It had a nice twist. It was very creepy. So he did a good job on that one, in my opinion. So I had to pick it up. Next, I grabbed some animated stuff. This next is the Duck Dodgers, the complete series. It's all 39 episodes on 3 discs. So Duck Dodgers, Marvin the Martian, Looney Tunes. I love Looney Tunes. They're some of my favorite cartoons. Looney Tunes, Hanna-Barbera, and this next one that I'm about to show you here. I loved Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Growing up. These are the original cartoons from the 60s and 70s. 50 years of frightful fun. So I'm super excited to have this in the collection. I cannot wait to relive my childhood and watch some classic Scooby-Doo cartoons. Next, I picked up a 3-movie pack. I do not own any of these. I don't think I own any of these. Maybe one of them. But the main one that I picked this up for, I did not own. And I picked up this 3-movie Drew Barrymore set. I love Drew Barrymore. She's one of my favorites. She's such a sweetheart. I didn't own The Wedding Singer, so I had to pick it up. I believe I have Going the Distance. I'm pretty sure I have Going the Distance. And Music and Lyrics I didn't have. So 3 movies by the beautiful Drew Barrymore to add to the collection. This next one was on sale, and it was under $10. So I finally picked up Van Helsing. Hugh Jackman, Kate Beckinsale, monster movies, Dracula, Frankenstein, Wolfman, the whole shebang. So $10. Couldn't pass it up. So like I said, really good deals. This next one I picked up another blind buy. I have seen Van Helsing though, so but this is another blind buy. Grosse Pointe Blank. Never seen it. I think it's about a guy going back to a high school reunion. Has a welcome class of what is that, 86. So John Cusack, Minnie Driver, love both of them. So I'm excited to check it out. I've heard great things about this. So really glad to add it to the collection, and it was under $8. So on Amazon. So this next one I picked up actually at Vintage Stock. They had a buy one get one free coupon. The other video or the other movie I'm not going to show. I'm probably going to do a Have You Heard Of video of it. I want to start doing that series again. I know it's been a really long time since I've made a video for that series, but I'm going to try and get back into it. Anyways, I picked up Butter. Jennifer Garner, Hugh Jackman, Ty Burrell, Olivia Wilde. I'm pretty sure I've seen this one, and it is about a woman in a butter sculpting competition. So it's about a butter sculpting competition. So Jennifer Garner is fantastic. She's another one of my favorites. America's sweetheart. She's so adorable, and I love her very much. So I had to add Butter to the collection. Sometimes when an actor passes away, I'll seek out movies that I don't have of theirs and purchase them. And recently we lost a great native actor. Graham Greene passed away recently, so I had to pick up Maverick. I didn't know Maverick. I've been holding out, and I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to buy it. So I picked up Maverick. I really enjoyed this movie. This is a fun Western comedy. Mel Gibson, Jodie Foster, James Garner, of course Graham Greene. And then it has a lot of cameos from some great country stars. Like Clint Black's in here, Waylon Jennings, Kathy Mattea. I know there's some others sprinkled in there as well. So this was a lot of fun, and R.I.P. Graham Greene. Next, random Amazon pickup. I had to grab this. I love this series, and a couple videos ago, I picked up 3 of the other seasons of the series, and this one was on sale for a good price for me this go around, so I finally picked up the 4th season of Designing Women. And I'm contemplating whether or not I want to continue on picking up the rest of the seasons, because I have all the seasons with these 4. The mainstays, the originals, the OGs, Annie Potts, Delta Burke, Jean Smart, and Dixie Carter. I love these women. They play so well off of each other, and they're fantastic. So, and not to say that the last seasons weren't good. They just weren't the same. The chemistry didn't feel the same. So, I love the additions of like Julia Duffy and stuff like that. But those four are where it's at. So, I probably still will pick up the others, but they'll have to go on sale. Really good sale. All right. This was not on sale, but I was afraid I was going to miss out. The FOMO got me. The fear of missing out got me, guys. And I finally had to pick up Game of Thrones on 4K. Finally had to do it. Finally pulled the trigger. I waited long enough. This is one of my favorite series. The end of it, not so much, but the beginning and the middle, wonderful. Great storytelling, acting, cinematography, wonderful, wonderful series. So, Game of Thrones, finally added it to the collection. All right. Now, this last stacks are new releases, recent new releases, and some steelbooks that I got to pick up. Firstly, this actor has become one of my favorite classic actors, and Cary Grant. I'm falling in love with Cary Grant, and I picked up the Talk of the Town. Blind buy, never seen it, but I got a good deal on it, so I thought I'd grab it. Like I said, I love Cary Grant, and Talk of the Town, blind buy, but I'm hoping that I'll enjoy it, because I enjoy Cary Grant. Next, this is an upgrade. I had a Blu-ray, but I wanted to grab the 4K of Clueless. I love this movie. It's so 90s. It's so fantastic. The music, the fashion, the lingo, just, everything about this movie just screams 90s. A girlfriend of mine and I went and saw this for its anniversary this year. And when I got this 4K, I gifted her my Blu-ray steelbook. The really nice little plaid steelbook with Cher on the front and her iconic outfit. So it is on to another home that will appreciate it as much as I do. So next, I'm not sure if if I showed this in a previous video, but I had to get a replacement for my 4K of this movie because mine was skipping. There was nothing on the disc. It was completely smudge free, no dirt, no scratches, nothing. It just was skipping. So I sent it back to Amazon and got a replacement of Lethal Weapon. Love this movie, love this series. Lethal Weapon 1, 2, 3, 4, they're all great in my eyes. Their chemistry between Mel Gibson and Danny Glover, top notch, so good. And even with the new additions they add in with Joe Pesci and Rene Russo, they just add more to the chemistry of these films. So super excited to have that on 4K. Next, I grabbed Fatal Beauty with Whoopi Goldberg, and if you can see right there at the top, they misspelt her name. There's no E in her name. They misspelt her name. But they freaking spelt it correctly on the back. What is that? Anyways, Fatal Beauty with Whoopi Goldberg. This also stars Sam Elliott. I remember watching this as a kid. She's, I believe, an undercover cop who's trying to get this Fatal Beauty drug off the streets. So, a little cop thriller with Whoopi Goldberg and Sam Elliott. And I'm happy to add the collection. This one was out of print for a really long time and was going for crazy money on eBay. And I'm so glad that Warner Brothers re-released this and gave the finger to the scalpers on eBay. But I grabbed Free Willy. This was so one of my childhood. I was a teen when this came out. So, but I still enjoyed it. Very heartwarming, great story. Michael Jackson on the soundtrack. Fantastic. Wonderful, wonderful movie. All right. A classic that got an upgrade on 4K recently was The Sound of Music, and I had to grab this. I love this movie so very much. Julie Andrews is wonderful. Um, I watched this in choir growing up and just fell in love with it. The cinematography is beautiful. The music is fantastic. Very catchy. Even if you've never seen this musical, I guarantee you know songs from it. So I had to upgrade this from my Blu-ray. So I'm excited to have this in 4K and to check it out. All right, we're gonna get into the steelbooks that I was able to pick up this go round. A lot of these went out of print real fast. They sold out super quickly, and I was fortunate enough to grab a couple of them, or a copy of them. But this first one I grabbed because it was really cheap, $13.99 when it was up for pre-order. So I jumped on it. To Catch a Thief, Cary Grant. Here we go, Cary Grant. And I love Grace Kelly in Rear Window. So I was super excited to add this to the collection. Never seen it. I'm assuming maybe murder mystery, heist or something. It's Alfred Hitchcock, so I'm sure suspense is involved in there somewhere. So super excited to have that. I may get some grief for this being a blind buy. I've never seen this movie. It came out when I was a teenager. I just missed it somehow in my watchings and just never went back to it. But I finally have Casper, and I'm gonna check out Casper. Christina Ricci, Bill Pullman, Devon Sawa. I love Devon Sawa, but like I said, I never had the opportunity to watch this, or if I did, then it was probably on TV and I just didn't pay any attention to it. But finally, Casper. It's spooky season, so a little family fun spooky season movie. All right, and all these last four sold out super fast, and I was fortunate enough to grab copies of these. First off, Sinners. Love Sinners. Fantastic movie. Love this. Great cinematography. The music, the acting, so wonderful. Michael B. Jordan is great in this. And yeah, super excited and happy I was able to snag a copy of that. It's one of my favorite movies in the past year. This is a blind buy, but I hear great things about it. As far as visually stunning it is. But I do love Russell Crowe, so I thought I'd take a chance and check out Master and Commander. Grabbed a copy of this on 4K, this steelbook. Check out the back there. But yeah, Master and Commander. I'm sure this is going to look gorgeous. Set on the ocean, so I'm sure the cinematography looks great. Also, battle scenes on the open water. I'm sure it looks top notch. So I'm super excited to have that. Now, I was able to grab a copy of Night of the Living Dead remake, 1990 remake. This went real fast, so I was very fortunate to be able to pick up one of these. It also has the uncensored version of the film for the first time ever, so that's exciting to see a version that's never been seen before. But I really enjoyed this remake. This is another remake, like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, that I really enjoyed. I actually watched this before I watched the original. But I have watched the original, and I enjoy it too. It's fantastic. So good. So good. But I do enjoy this as well, because I do love a badass chick. And the two versions of Barbara are very different. So, really enjoyed that. Alright, lastly, what I picked up. This movie divided a community because some people love a darker version of this character. I myself like the lighter version of this character, and that happens to be Superman. I really enjoyed this movie. I enjoyed Zack Snyder's DCEU. It was a little dark for my taste. My Superman, I like Richard Donner's Superman. That's the Superman I grew up with. Full of hope, light, colorful. So I really enjoyed this. This had some great comedy in it. It was fun. Great action scenes. Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor is menacing. He's a total d-bag in this movie, and I love him for it. So, and then you've got Crypto in there to add to the fun. You've got the Justice Gang making an appearance in here. So I really enjoyed this one. It was a lot of fun. So that is what I picked up for the last 4 months while I've been on hiatus or MIA. But thank you very much, everyone who is subscribed and stays subscribed while I get back into the flow of things. I hope to be making more consistent content for you. Like I said, I'm hopefully working on some more for my Have You Heard Of series. So, and then hopefully have some more videos, some random pickups and stuff like that for you. But thank you very much for joining me. Comment down below if you have any thoughts about anything that I picked up, or maybe stuff that you picked up in the Kino Lorber sale, Criterion sale, Arrow sale, random sales. Just leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to like the video. Subscribe if you're not already. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future content. Hopefully it's more consistent. and I will talk to you soon. All right, bye.